Sagittarius, if you got somebody in your life that don't want to see you shine, put your number 2s in the air. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay in my new office. Sagittarius, my cutie patootie looking all that's so yummy. Honey, welcome to your reading from September 1st to the 7th. And in this reading, Sagittarius, we are going to take a look at your past, present, and future. We're going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. Sag, I will also take a look at a love message from your person to you and from you to your person. Sagittarius, recently I've been thinking about your energy, actually, especially these past couple of days. I was like, I'm feeling something is going on with you and you're not talking about it, Sagittarius, okay? We're gonna get to the bottom of the root and I'm gonna find out. Why? Because I can. And I'm your fellow fire sign, Leo. And yes, I am the one that's actually restoring your faith in Leos, okay? Now, Sagittarius, your challenge is the 10 of Swords. This is what I was talking about. I'm channeling something. There is a sense of betrayal. There is a sense of pain. It looks like somebody could be realizing something about you in the past. You could be having flashbacks from the past, okay? There is some sort of a difficult situation on an emotional level, that you're overcoming. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. Now, in the recent past, you have the Hierophant, the 2 of Swords, and the Judgment. In the recent past, I do feel like here a lot of you going back and forth, or somebody going back and forth when it came to a commitment towards you. It could have been a Taurus, could have been Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or Scorpio, okay? I do see here a lot of thinking going on. I do see here somebody really wanting to make up their mind when it came to commitment to you. Indecisiveness. Somebody was being very indecisive with you, on and off energy. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the present moment, Sagittarius, you have the 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. So in the present moment, Sagittarius, there is a lot of nostalgia with the 5 of Pentacles. There is a lot of missing somebody, missing someone, that type of an energy. And the reason why you are in these energies is because you really hope things to work out with this individual, which can eventually lead to marriage and commitment with the 4 of Wands. You really want marriage. You really want to be with somebody that's going to make you very happy. And there is a very specific person that you've been constantly thinking about. All you want is commitment, marriage, wedding ring, okay, and just be somebody that's going to be on the same page with you. We're going to find out more when we clarify. In the near future, you have the 6 of Wands, the Strength, and the 8 of Swords. So in the near future, you're going to be coming out of this difficult cycle, okay? It's a typhoon, I don't know, earthquake category 8, whatever. But something here is going to be eliminated for you. Some of you are going to be able to set yourself free yourself from some sort of a mental cage. Sagittarius, you tend to really overthink about a specific situation. Your feelings are valid, honey. I know. Don't shoot the arrow on me. Okay? I love you. But there is something here that you've been overthinking about something, but you haven't gotten to really ask a question maybe. Maybe you have no contact with this person. Maybe you don't really want to get involved into any extra drama. There is a sense of feeling let down by this person. But in the near future, I see here, things actually being much better than they have ever been, okay? Possibly with the Leo, Aries, another Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. We're going to get back to this and clarify. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, there is the 3 of Cups. This is the card of a reunion. By the way, I just saw a lightning up there, like a lightning, thunder. I think it's going to be monsoon weather here. We need some rain here in Las Vegas, okay? Now, what you don't see coming here is Sagittarius. There is a reconciliation. There is a reunion that's going to be coming in towards your way, which is going to actually bring a lot of happiness towards you. And I do see here that this is something that you have been either really wanting to make it happen, because even though things went, south and something didn't work out between you and another person, it doesn't mean that you stop loving and caring for this person, okay? So let's get into your reading, dear Sagittarius, and get some clarity. You know what? We're gonna do it better. Okay. Now, 10 of Swords is your challenge. Let's clarify the 10 of Swords for you, dear Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So it's exactly what I was saying. Also could be dealing with the Hermit, with the Virgo as well. It looks like someone from the past, Six of Cups. If it keeps coming up, I gotta say that, okay? Dear Sagittarius, somebody from the past is having a major realization about your heart, about who you really are at your core. You're a very caring, loyal, loving person as an evolved Sagittarius, okay? Somebody from the past is actually having flashbacks about you with the Seven of Cups, Six of Cups. There is a decision that needs to be made. And this is somebody that has been going back and forth and on and off, whether they want to reach out to you, whether they should connect with you or not. There is a sense of betrayal, okay? It's undeniable that maybe you're feeling this way. I mean, you're feeling this way. Maybe this person is feeling that way too. But someone here is going to take accountability and ownership for them to actually come towards you and maybe even apologize or have a brand new beginning with you, okay? With the Six of Cups, Ace of Cups. And it's been very challenging for this person, and honestly, I think it's guilt, okay? Now, let's talk about the Hierophant in the recent past. You were debating, or somebody was debating whether they wanted to commit to you. Maybe they were not even ready to commit to you. Now, the Hierophant in the recent past is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands. For many of you, I do strongly feel like here that, part of the big challenge here, dear Sagittarius, was that there was possibly a third party. Okay, possibly a third party on whoever's side. We're not here to put other signs down or bash other signs. We don't do that. Okay, I just feel like that there was a sense of third party interference because there is the there's the Four of Wands, which represents family, marriage, reunion, homecoming. And there is a Three of Cups, okay? This is a Three of Cups in this situation in the recent past because I'm reading the energies differently. In the upcoming future, what you don't see coming, yes, there is a reunion, but in the recent past, there's three people in the image. That is indicating of a third-party situation. Why? Because what comes after that is the Two of Swords. Why were you being so indecisive? Okay, clarified by the Emperor, Aries energy, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So for many of you, there was also this energy of financial struggles between you and this person, or financial issues or matters, okay? I feel like here for many of you had to really address something with this person, with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is someone that really speaks up her mind. She doesn't hold it back. Blunt Sagittarius energy, right? It's very Sagittarian, not holding it back, no filters. This is me. You take it or leave it. And I love that about you, Sagittarius. So a lot of you may be challenged. I'm seeing here you challenging this person in the recent past about their behavior, about their financial management and things like that, okay, and their commitment towards you. Now, in the recent past, there was a realization that you had with the Judgment here, a major decision that had to be made. It's clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Interestingly enough, the Ten of Swords is also your challenge. I just want you to take a look at that for a second. And in the recent past, right, this is why you got betrayed. That's why this is your challenge here. Okay, in the recent past, somebody here might have taken money away from you. Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles is about money. Somebody here disappointed you. If it was a money issue, it was a lack of commitment. It was lack of honesty, okay, transparency towards you. And I do feel like here that whatever this situation happened between you and this person, it led you to some sort of a realization that this person was not ready to be in a relationship at all in the first place, okay? And you're somebody that you are a philosopher of life, dear Sagittarius. You're somebody that you're super smart. You're very smart, very diverse is the word I must say, because you're aware of different cultures, different people. You're somebody that you make friends with people from different cultures, okay? So, and I see here possibly cultural differences between you and this individual as well, okay? Now, there was a sense of betrayal, possibly monetary issues, betrayal issues, addictions, habits, bad habits. In the present moment, Sagittarius, there is some sort of a realization here. Somebody from your past is really realizing who you really were and what you truly meant for them. And now they're wanting to work things out with you with the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So the Eight of Pentacles in the present moment is clarified with the Two of Swords, the Tower, and the Six of Swords. And then at the bottom there is the Ten of Cups. So Sagittarius, in the present moment, something here is crumbling down in this person's life. Something is shifting, something is changing, and they have to make a decision. Honestly, this is about your person. This is about this person having a realization that if they don't own this change, if they don't sit in the middle of the tower, what does the tower mean? The tower means some sort of an unexpected change that needs to take place. Somebody here really needs to do some sort of a deep inner cleaning, deep inner work, having a realization of what is it that they want in a relationship, out of a relationship. What do they bring to the table? They may not be a server, but they better bring something to the table. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And what do they bring? Commitment, love, honesty. And this has to do a lot with, and yes, you're dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So choose one of the signs. Hold on. You know, Sagittarius, somebody said, bro, can you not name all the signs? No, I'm going to name all the signs. Take it as it resonates, okay? Now, this is someone really having a realization that they need to make some sort of a change, okay? And they need to heal things with their mother. Somebody here needs to forgive their mother. Somebody here needs to forgive some sort of a feminine figure here. I do see here, dear Sagittarius, my fellow cutie patootie fire sign. Somebody here really needs to transition from their old self to a new self. They really need to live up to the ultimatum that you have given to this person. In the present moment, the Four of Wands is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Hermit. Yeah, somebody is gonna communicate with you. There's communication coming in. Eight of Wands is the card of communication. And what is this communication about? This is about commitment, marriage. This is about also reciprocation, reunion here, okay? Somebody here is having this realization like fast. Thumbnail? I'm kidding. I'm kidding, I don't do that, but like you never know, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a major realization that someone is having here to address. Someone here wants to eliminate things with you. Could be a Virgo. There is a lot of nostalgia, a lot of sadness over the fact that you and them actually separated from each other. This person wants to actually form a solid relationship with you, which can lead to marriage, okay? Now, the Five of Pentacles in the present moment is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil, okay? Capricorn energy. And I see here also wanting to heal something here with you, whatever the situation was, whatever this connection, you know, got distracted from. I know there is a sense of betrayal, and some of you may say, I don't want to go back to the person. That's your free will. You have the choice here to make whatever it is that you want, okay? My readings are suggestions. They're not final destinations, but if you listen to what I'm saying and preaching, then you will have your manifestations come true, which is about breath work, regulated nervous system, and meditation. Now, in the present moment, dear Sagittarius, there is some sort of a destiny. There is something that's shifting, okay, that's going to be leading you towards your destiny, okay? And I see here you finally letting go of maybe anything unhealthy in your life, unhealthy habits, unhealthy things. Some of you have been eating out too much. I know this is a love reading, but why are you spending all your money on eating out? You need to cook at home. You need to really be consistent with your financial management here. Okay, I think that some of you are also going to leave a toxic work environment. But back to the love reading here, I do strongly feel like here that for many of you, there is a very painful, toxic, unhealthy, nostalgic, constantly staying in the same loop type of energy. Okay, that cycle is finally closing up for you. And in the near future, what you don't see coming here with the Six of Wands, there is a victory. There is a victory, victorious entrance. Victory. Six of Wands is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. A lot of you are going to have to make a decision. When it comes to this person, are you going to stay single? Are you going to be with this person? Are you going to give him a second chance? What is it that you truly want to do with this person? Okay? Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. A lot of you are going to choose between pursuing your wealth, pursuing your abundance, or being with this person. That's an important decision that you're going to need to make, because for many of you, you sabotage your dreams and your goals for this person way too many times in the past. For many of you, left out what is it that you truly had to do. For many of you, abandoned your goals and your dreams, and all you did was just to focus onto this person, okay? Take care of their stuff. Now, the Strength card is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Four of Cups. Who does not love a nice Ace of Wands? There you go. You want it, you got it, honey. Okay, so I do feel like here in the near future, there is going to be an offer, and this is going to allow this offer from this person, and there is a paradigm shift. There is a spiritual awakening. There is some sort of an understanding, realization that you're going to have. Maybe you want to look at the situation from a different perspective and be like, you know what? I think I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to, you know, bite the bullet and give a chance to this person to really work it out with them and move forward. Maybe that's what you want to do, but you are not tied up to it. But I do see here you eventually freeing yourself from this constant game of back and forth and this trap. Yes, Eight of Swords is clarified by the Five of Swords, Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands. There is a lot of things that you really want to address with this person, address within yourself, and I see here you finally setting yourself free. You don't want to carry the burdens from the past, having unresolved conflicts, unresolved issues with this person, because it's been very hurtful. It's been very difficult to really live like that, okay? To process those emotions constantly. You know, there is a lot of ups and downs. I feel like that you are someone, you're Sagittarius, that you might be a little bit prone to some sort of short, seasonal, secretive, hidden depressions, and you don't really talk about that too. You don't really tell that to a lot of people. I do strongly feel like here for many of you are gonna finally set yourself free from this mental cage, okay? From something that's been very difficult for you to set yourself free from. And this is gonna lead to a lot of happiness. And this is the going back to yourself also. This reunion here with the Three of Cups, it means going back to yourself. And this has to do a lot, Sagittarius, with you prioritizing your self-care, taking care of yourself. And trust me, honey, self-care doesn't mean just eating acai bowls and drinking some green juice things. That's not self-care. That's just a little part of it. Self-care is self-love. Self-care comes from within yourself, of actually meditating, doing breath work. And when you look into the mirror, who do you see? Who do you see? Do you take care of your inner child? Do you forgive your inner child? Do you forgive your parents? Do you love yourself? That's the type of self-care. Self-care is saying no when you really want to say no. You know what I'm saying? Self-care is also setting boundaries with people and things and places and just being able to really own that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't about acai bowls and having some cute Instagram pictures. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right? Now, let's get into your advice, dear Sagittarius, and see what is it that you need to know, honey. Sagittarius, what is the advice for my Sagittarius? Hey, look, I love you too much to hold it back, and I love you, and I love and respect myself too much to be like, yeah, this is what you're gonna do. Oh my gosh, it's a rosy colory. Everything is no, honey. I'm the real deal. That's why we are here where we are today. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, Sagittarius, you have the Ace of Cups, the Tower, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So yes, there is a situation here that you know has the potential to crumble down. What if shit goes down? What if there is a tower moment? What if I want to walk away? You have a choice. You have a choice. Somebody here is having a realization from your past for who you truly are, and they're wanting to make that offer to you. They're wanting to come towards you with the Ace of Cups and make that offer. But they're also afraid that you may walk away, because also they may think that you still are in this tower energy, that you still are processing for what they did to you, for how they betrayed you, for how things went down. And if you only see tangible changes in this person's behavior, then that's when you're going to really choose to decide how you want to move forward with this person. Okay, other than that, you're not going to over-sacrifice yourself and over-give. All right, now let's get into the love message from your person to you, dear Sagittarius, and from you to your person. Okay, so the love message from your person to you, Sagittarius, is power, and it says you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. This person knows you're a very intuitive person, and that's what I was saying. This is walking away. You know intuitively if you really want to take that offer or you want to walk away. My tarot cards and my oracle cards ain't gonna lie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The love message from you to your person is soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. We do have multiple soulmates, okay? Could be love, relationship, could be friendships, whatever, but this is somebody that you really, really consider to be an individual who has played a big part of your destiny, Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. Somebody that really has pushed you past your limits to learn something, to really unlock something within yourself, and to come to some sort of a major realization about love, self-care, self-love, okay, relationships in general. So, dear Sagittarius, and I want to mention something. Some of you grew up in a very dysfunctional and challenging families. A lot of us did. A lot of people did. And you, congratulations to you for you recognizing the patterns in your family members and being the one that's going to actually break the generational curse. Okay? Now, Sagittarius, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.